This is bonelab. When you hear the word bone and you hear the word lab, you think of bones as in the human body. And whenever you hear lab, you think of like a lab coat or something. But bonelab is bone works but worse. I wouldn't physically say that I dislike bonelab, even though it is pretty crappy. But the real downside is that you can only really have fun with bonelab if you physically have mods, which is pretty hard to do. So you may be asking, what is this game that many people dislike, and why do they dislike it? Well, I'm here to tell you that. Chapter 1. What is bonelab? Bonelab is a game that revolves around physics and what you can do in the environment. And also, what I mean by that is, it's just like Boneworks. Chapter 2. The Hated Campaign. Bonelab's campaign sucks. You know why? Because, literally, the story is, oh, my enemies are trying to kill me. Oh no. Oh yeah, I got superpowers now. Yay! I can transform into this guy and this guy. Oh, I'm getting revenge. Oh my. And so on and so forth. I mean, the first level for bonelab was pretty good. Then the campaign basically flashes before your eyes, and it takes 2 seconds to complete the gosh darn campaign. It doesn't take forever at all. It's just 1, 2, you're finished. The level design is so horrible. Like, as you can see, the video you're watching, it looks pretty good. But the thing is, you get less freedom. You can only go one path. You can't choose which way. Oh yeah, I want to go over here. Oh yeah, I want to go over here. Only one way you can go. It sucks. Download mods if you know how to. Trust me, it'll make your experience much better. Chapter 3. The Hated Enemy. Oh yeah, so basically, the enemies, they're just Boneworks enemies. There's no more further explanation. There's just the exact same enemies with different models or textures, whatever. I don't care. They're the same exact enemies. You have Ford, you have the early exit zombie, you have null bodies, you got crablets, like that I just killed, whatever. The only 3 enemies that are not the same from Boneworks enemies are the green null body, which can't die, skeletons, and that's about it. That's literally all there is. That's literally. There might be a few enemies I'm missing, but I don't care. It's basically all the same. Oh my. Chapter 4. The less hated weapons. So me personally, the weapons aren't the same from Boneworks, even though there are some just copies from Boneworks ported into bonelab. But I'm not going to talk about that any further. They're actually... Who am I kidding? There ain't no creative weapons. They're just medieval weapons. They're literally just medieval weapons. Look at that club. It's a medieval weapon. The game's based around medieval crap. And it's annoying how they couldn't be creative. I mean, sometimes they are creative. Like, who am I kidding? They're never creative. But hey, at least it's not all stolen from Boneworks and ported into bonelab. That's a bright side. Chapter 5. The physics. Honestly, the physics are pretty good in bonelab. Unless you're getting your hands stuck in things all the time. It's so annoying. I swear, I'm annoyed.